How you doing, Corbin? My name is Coach Smart. I'm with ABC Baseball Camps, and I'm going to do your hitting evaluation. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. Okay, let's talk about your setup. Okay, so I notice that you have both feet on that white line, okay, which is a great starting point. Okay, your feet are parallel. Okay, it's really important from this position, Corbin, that when we step, your front foot should be landing right about here, straight ahead, parallel with your back foot. Let's see how you do. Okay, so you can see how far off that line you are now. Okay, understand this, Corbin, no matter where the pitch is at, whether it's inside or outside or down the middle, we have to step the same way. We have to step straight. We can't step in the bucket when the ball's inside, and we can't step towards a pitch when it's outside. We have to step straight. Okay? Your feet, buddy, are the foundation of your swing. And if they're not doing the same thing every time, then we're going to have a difficult time controlling the rest of what it takes to have a consistent swing. So we got to make sure that our feet are doing the same thing every single swing. Okay, so let's go back to your setup here, and let's watch the barrel and watch your route to the baseball now. Okay, I can't get you at contact, a little bit ahead of contact, but okay, let's look at some stuff here, some really good stuff. I really like what you're doing with that back leg. That is very, very good. Okay, what I am not as happy with is what appears to be the angle of your front foot, which is open. So what it has to be, bud, it has to be just like it was at your setup. It's got to be closed. Okay? How do we hit the ball? Everybody wants to hit the ball farther. Everybody wants to hit the ball harder, and everybody wants to be more consistent, right? Whether you're 8 or 21, I have a son playing baseball at the University of Tennessee right now who is still fighting, fighting consistency, trying to be a consistent hitter. Okay, and he's been working at it for a long time. So when you drive your back leg like you do, Corbin, you're creating a ton of energy that you could deliver to the baseball. But because you let that front foot open, all that energy gets flushed down the toilet at the front end of your swing. Okay? So it's critical for you to make sure that front foot gets closed. Okay, that front foot gets closed, gets here, and then that force, that action you're taking with your back leg is going to create what we call resistance, and resistance creates energy, and energy creates more bat speed, and more bat speed creates balls hit farther. Okay, we have to keep our swing between our legs. We can't let it get away and let that energy get flushed out the front end of your swing. So you do a really good job with your back leg, just don't lose it by not closing that front side off. We have to drive our back knee towards the pitcher and to the inside of our front foot against a firm, closed front side. Okay? That makes sense? Okay, let's let that swing finish. Let's go to the next one. Stop. Click, click. Again, you're kind of opened up your stance a little bit. You're not parallel anymore. Your front foot's closed though. That's good. To a certain extent it is. Okay, you're a mile out in front again. Okay, one thing none of us can help you with, Corbin, is the discipline to let the ball travel. Okay, you should be making contact right about now. At this point in your swing, buddy, that ball should be like right here. Okay, that's where you should. That way your hands are inside the baseball. You'd be in a great position, but you get so far out in front that you know, obviously this ball is going to get pulled to the second baseman or first baseman. So, got to make sure you stay back, buddy. Stay back. Okay. Let's watch your finish here. Classic left-handed finish. Very good. Very good. Like that a lot. Low pitch. See what you do here. Okay, beautiful. That's great, Corbin. That's really good right there. Boy, that's a classic position to be at contact. The power L, the right arm straight as an arrow, coming down, your eyes right behind the barrel to hit the baseball. That's a great look right there, buddy. Okay, so you keep working on that front foot, which is slightly open right there. If you could just get that foot to turn just this much more, I bet you get 20, 30, 40 more feet of ball flight, because man, you really are really textbook on the backside, and your swing plane's pretty good too. So I wouldn't change anything but that darn front foot of yours. So one way to do that is what I do with my hitters. What I do with my son that goes to Tennessee. He has some issues with that too. Is I just, in the batting cage we have at home, I had a big thick 2x6, and on top of that I just put a couple of barbells on top of it, a couple of small dumbbells, to make sure that when he put his foot against there, that he couldn't twist it open like you're doing right here. And that'll eventually, you do enough swings like that, muscle memory takes over, and that problem gets eliminated. But you're on your way to becoming a good hitter, young man. Keep the work up, and thanks for coming to ABC Baseball Camps, and we'll see you next year.